is the post Lunar Trend Jupiter frequency transmission shit like that. Hopefully it's the Libra part of the via combustor moon. So hopefully, hopefully you close the window on the shit you need to close the window and turn the fan off. Libra and Aquarius and stuff like that. Don't circulate. Don't keep letting that air fucker in. Don't keep letting it circulate. No, no. Let it expand and spread. No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If you then decides, you know, and yeah, it's not gonna be a long transmission, more like 12 at night space frequency transmission. This not gonna be a long one. Now, what I do, another thing, another frequency I do want to expand on and broadcast and put out there is that, um, and this goes particularly for those of us who are on this calling, that this doing this is part of our status. Status, 11 space things, 9 space things, 10 space things, stuff like that. Whether like where it's in our energy alignments, current transits to make a full time living off it, or part time living off it, but in either capacity, is it part of your status, your 10 space empire field, any type of way, and you got Mars and Earth. I want to tell you. I want to tell you this. Instead, and Mars and Earth, Cap, Taurus, and Virgo. Instead of slanging big ass bricks and boulders at each other, um, logs, and pour a damn tree at each other and shit like that, and rocks and other shit at each other and stuff like that, just just to keep your field just keep your damn field and shit like that, just to keep your bag going, just keep your pockets going, just keep your bag full, just keep your corner. I mean, yeah, let's keep your cornucopia going and shit like that. Realize, sit back and realize, and before I expand any before I sit back and expand any further, that the wise tale of two goats, specifically speaking of Mars and Capricorn energy, like of the two goats that was trying to cross the bridge and stuff like that. They each coming from opposite directions. Neither of them refused to budge. Neither of them refused to budge. Stuff like that. Like, no. Mm-mm. Neither of them refused to budge. Period and stuff like that. And what ended up occurring, both of them ended up falling off to their demise. The both of them. One could scoot out the way for a little bit, have to go past and recognize, okay, that's not necessary reroute or blockage in my trajectory, in my march on my field. That's just a necessary momental compromise. At I said both of them end up falling off that bridge to their demise because they wanted to lock horns and not budge. So with that being said, you know, that being said, I done expanded on that, but you know, further expansion to the previous phrases, it's if it has reached the point where certain bonds certain bonds and certain relationships are being adversely impacted because one person one person is going one person is going with the flow of going with the flow of you know their rise, their domain, and the other person end up getting thrown under a damn bus. I like it. I like yeah, sure. I like yeah, sure. You'll be competent and demanded in your field. You'll be in high demand in your field. Yeah, yeah, you have successfully conquered that empire and shit like that. But at the end of rotation, you keep on with that. You gonna be sitting in your field by your damn self. Okay? By your goddamn self. By your damn self. There is a way to keep your cornucopia going. And I said I'm talking about everybody Mars and Earth. And like I said, it depends on what found the positive. I'm talking about everybody with their Mars and Earth, but particularly Mars and Cap. There is a way to keep your cornucopia going and flowing without motherfucking trampling over everybody. You know? There is a way to get up that mountain without just unnecessary lockage of horns. And I'm not really speaking on the Aries Cap dynamic either. When tussling square, I'm not really speaking on that either and stuff like that. Like, um, but like I said, depending on depending on the depositor of that Mars found depositor stuff like that, that might be a little bit more difficult for you to do. Those with Jupiter is the found depositor of their Mars and Cap and stuff like that. Um, um, there's a bit more. There's a bit more wisdom that comes with those. That comes with those moves. You know. And whereas I better say, too too young to be jaded, but too old to be fooled. You know? I appreciate you tuning in. Peace, love, gnosis. Positive motivation Aries Day. Um, I was trying to get 3 Finstar systems, 3 spaceships. And when I say too young to be jaded, like, they're speaking on the true age, you know. Too young to be stuck, stunched, and completely crystallized. They're, still trying to experience. Jade is good. It is a being that has reached chrysalis, stuff like that. And if you're still in the stage of experiencing stuff like that, you're too young to be jaded, but too old to be a daggone fool. Too old to be fooled, cause like you went through experience and you gained wisdom. And that's all I gotta say. Positive motivation, gotta have a rotation, y'all.